What's up, guys? It's me again. Been super busy. Like, Christmas has been a hoot and a half, and then it's New Year's in like a day and a half or whatever. Maybe it might even be like the new year when you watch this. But it's just been super busy. Training is hard, work is hard, and then school is going to be hard, and then just getting everything set up. It's just a big pain in the butt. But the one thing that's consistent as of right now is training. So at least I got that thing going for me. We're prepping for Provincials. Hopefully we hit some big numbers. Then hopefully I can record that. And 2 months after that, we have like nationals. So it's super exciting. I still have to manage the school schedule and the work schedule and the training schedule to like actually go to these competitions, but it's all gonna work out, right? The biggest thing is just showing up and like prepping for training really well. Training has been heavier and heavier, but like I'm getting a little more consistent. So here we're just going to do some block snatches, getting in good positions, both in the catch and mid pull or just below the knees. But one thing that's really helped me out, I don't know if you guys know this, but Blue Lock has the greatest anime episode of all time. It's rated 10 out of 10. Like, I don't know if any other episode had a 10 out of 10, but this is insane. Like, if you just watch season 2 midway, where they start the Japan versus Blue Lock soccer game, and just watch that series, I think it's maybe like 4 or 5 episodes. That's enough context that you need to actually be like, damn, this is a good show. And one thing that I learned from Blue Lock and also Team China is winning isn't everything. It's the only thing. And so life, you just got to win. Training, you just got to win. Like literally everything in life is about winning. And what separates winners from losers is just your ability to be confident that you'll win. And that just comes with time. It stacks with little wins. Like a lot of self-help books or like podcasts or even YouTube channels, they're like, the best way that you can change your habits to become a winner is to like set up small goals. Like make your bed, wake up at a certain time, be accountable to yourself. So if you set goals like, oh, I'm going to go work out at 7 a.m. so I have to wake up at 5 a.m., make breakfast by like 5:30 so I can lay in bed for like 30 minutes. Just like slowly wake up, then make food, fuel yourself for the day, make lunch. Then like all these little wins will help you be confident in your ability to win when the pressure is on. Like even now like training's not super bad. I'm pretty consistent with it, and if I were to go into competition like tomorrow, then I'm confident that I'll hit my openers, and then we kind of just test maxes here on out. So attempts 1 is going to be like a safe opener, attempt 2 and 3 are just going to see where I'm at, and then clean and jerk, same concept, right? So in my ability to win, like just looking at other people's numbers, I'll probably save my third attempt until everyone's gone, and then just see what I can hit. So if it happens to be like 160, then it's a big ask, but we're gonna do our damn best to try, right? So you just got to be confident in your ability to kind of stack on top of the pressure, just be the best that you can be and rise to the occasion. That's literally all there is to it. So here we're doing some powers at 90 kilograms, which is not that bad. I don't know what that's like. That's like a red and a green. So that's a blue and a yellow. So that's like 200 pounds-ish. Go up to 95. And this day I was like, this is the top set, right? And I was like, oh, you're looking pretty good. Roughly around 70 kilos. Get to 90. She's like, oh, okay, you're not doing so bad. And I get up to 95 and I'm like, all right, I just got to focus here. Because after 90, you're like, or at least for me, I'm not that consistent after 90. It takes me a little while to kind of get like 90, 100, 105. That range needs a little bit of adjustment, but you just wake up, you do it, and it starts with holding the bar, right? Just getting set up, holding the bar, shifting your mindset, and hoping for the best. So here we did all that we could do, and now we just focus on lifting. Head up, back flat, drive with the legs, find that middle position, make sure my shoulders are over the bar, pull straight, and catch is good. So 95 kilos, pretty decent. I was happy with that. Look at mom, and she's like, one more time. I didn't see it. So we go again. I'm trying to remember all of the things that we just did. Looks pretty much the same. And so mom looks at me. She's like, okay, we go up. Let's go up. 100 kilos here. We're going to do our best. Did all the focusing I could do. Now it's kind of just like the pre-flight talk. So you got this. Make sure your back's good. Drive with your legs. Really focus up here. Starting off the blocks. Really making sure that our pull is going to be straight. And just aiming for a high catch. So finding that mid position. Trying to find the middle of my feet. Good catch. Good speed. Happiness all around. So give the wave to mom. Like, how's that? She's like, good. I'm going to go up. 105 here. Really trying to focus at 105. It's getting quite heavy, so consistency is lacking above 100. Looking at it, good speed, just couldn't get my arms under, and in turn couldn't get into like a good catch. So mom was like, that's not bad. You're stopping your pull short. You're kind of rushing it. Really try to extend. So really fight your survival instincts. You don't have to drop down that early. You got to stand tall and proud. And then you got to drop under the bar and make a solid catch. So took those words to heart. Really focusing up. I don't know what song I was listening to here. It's probably an anime song. I just finished Blue Lock. And that was before this training. Or no, that was after this training session. So I was probably listening to some other anime song. What was I listening to? I was watching Dandadan and Ragna Crimson. So those were the two animes that I like try to catch an episode of before I go to bed. And so it might have been one of those intros. It might even be Naruto. I don't know. Or Bleach. The new Bleach soundtrack is fire. So I'm just trying to hype myself up here. Really focusing. And so 105 on the bar. Trying to shred all the doubt from my mind, just trust in my body, trust in my mindset, and really just going for it. So finding the whole foot, playing with my weight a little bit, forward lean, making sure my traps are contracted, core is good, and nice catch, good middle power position, or a good middle catch position, pretty decent. So big PR of the day, 105. I've never done anything above like 100 kilos for block snatches, so that was pretty big. Now I'm like, for training sets, I'm doing like 110 maybe. I can't remember. There's like 105 in there, 100 kilos there too. Then like recently 110. So it's been pretty good. Training has been the one thing that's consistent right now. Aside from the stress been consistent too. But diamonds are made under pressure. So the only thing that shifted in my mind was like, there's a TikTok meme where it's like, makate. Like that Japanese meme where it's like lost. And it's from like Ragna Crimson, which is what got me into watching the show. But he's just talking about his experience. He's like lost, win, lost, win, lost, win, lost, win. And then he just keeps talking about that until he just like consistently wins. It's like, kate, like win. And then that's all that happens in my head in training now, or like I get to the bar and I'm like, win, just win. And so lift, win. It's literally all you have to, it's 2 words. 2 words is going to set you apart from like all the doubt, fear, struggles. You just got to find those 2 words that, or it might be just 1 word. It could be like mom. Do it for your mom, you know? But biggest thing for me right now is just like finding myself, really believing in myself, and just going for it. Like, I put in all that work, right? Nobody really cares about weightlifting except me. So why deny? We keep the brotherhood strong. Kai's still watching me. It's like, damn, you're getting stronger. And I was like, thanks, dude. You should probably come back to weightlifting. And he's like, no, I'm happy. Getting married soon. My wife is, or my fiance, standing by me. We're like side by side all the time. I'm just like, wow, it must be nice. Must be nice to be engaged. I don't know. Relationships are hard, man. There's always a dynamic. And just looking at how Kai is like super happy, just not his previous self, it's been an interesting journey. He's like a lot more chill, not super angry all the time. Got fatter, definitely. So that's relationship weight. He's got stronger too, but I mean, he's doing the same weight that he did when he was competing, so it's not really that strong. But he's maintaining strength, so it's been pretty good. And he's making a lot of money, so that's also another big thing. I hopefully should be doing that soon, but it's not for like another year, 2 or 3. So we'll just see how it goes. Life is uncertain, but you just got to make good memories along the way. Try to fight off a lot of stress and just fully commit to what you can do. And commitment's hard, man. Weightlifting, if you guys are looking to get into weightlifting in the new year, it's going to be a very long journey. Like, there are these memes going around where it's like personal trainers are charging $100 for a mobility session. I'm like, yeah, that is kind of sucky because you could do mobility by yourself, but people need the guidance. People need to be streamlined into like having good joint mobility to actually perform a lift. Like, I've trained beginners before and they have no joint mobility whatsoever. Can't plantar flex, can't dorsiflex, can't hinge their hips. Like, there's so many things that go into actually doing a complete lift. And so 125 on the bar, under 25 kilos. And this is like impossible for a lot of people, right? Even just doing it with like 70 kilos, that's impossible too. Because the whole ballerina-esque technique of weightlifting is huge. Like, I was watching, I think it was Lisa did, from Blackpink. Lisa did an audition on my Instagram. I was watching it just popped up, but she talked about her audition. It's 135, by the way, guys, not too bad as of weight, but she was doing her audition, and I think one person asked her, oh, how do you memorize the choreography so well? And she's like, I just feel it. Like, I memorize it, I practice it all the time, just really ingrain it in my mind. So when it comes to stage, I'm not thinking about it. I just feel the beats. I just listen for the cues, and then my body does the rest. And essentially, weightlifting's like dancing, right? You just got to feel it out. Timing's got to be good. You're not dancing the music, but you're really just feeling for where the bar is relative to where you want to be, right? So your body wants to be tall, the bar is going to be hip crease. If you want to drop down, then bar is going to be at your belly button or your nipples. Like, those are the kinds of things that you feel for when you're actually weightlifting. So there are a lot of things that go into it. I'm trying not to think as much. Once you get into weightlifting, you're going to think a lot about like technique. What should my feet do? What should my hips do? What should my core do? What should my back do? Like, Yana's telling me right now, she's like, your arms look kind of slow. You really got to brace your core. When you get into your catch position, you got to be really stable. And so taking that to heart again, I was like, yes, I will do that. Yana checked her watch. She's like, I got to go soon. I'm a mom. I got to go see my daughter. And I was like, yes, watch me do one more set and you can go. Please, thank you, and thank you again. So we're doing 135. I'm going to go for a really nice pull into a really solid catch. You can see me push my belly out here, pushing out, and I don't like rotate that much. It's been pretty decent. And Mom's like, good job today. And so it is what it is. Honestly, you find a way to win. Winning could be like, finding out, like, you could fail a lift, but still win, right? It's not winning in my eyes, but some days when you just have a really shitty day, you got to take positives for what they are. Like, if I can't do 135 off the ground and I'm getting like a good pull, but I'm just not catching, then my pull's improved, right? I just got to tweak some things out with my catch. So there's always a win somewhere. And if you're better than yesterday, then obviously you're going to progress a lot further than most people when they're fixated on the number. But my mindset going into 2025 is just to win the day. Win, 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 win. That's it. Get the lift up. If it looks good, if it feels good, if my feet aren't moving like after the catch, we're pretty much perfect. So just these things need to be in my head. Win. You just got to win. There's no choice. Like, Yana said it to me in a competition one day. It was really funny. It was Ogopogo of last year. I guess it's still this year, but 2024 Ogopogo in the summer. We had a competition, and this was a qualifying event for nationals. And so I was supposed to hit, I believe, 120 or 116, something like that. 116, 118 maybe even. And then I didn't hit 118. I think I hit like 113 or 112, something like that. And I needed a 151 clean and jerk to qualify for nationals. And then first attempt was good. I hit 145. Second attempt, Yana was like 151. I was like, yeah, I can do it. And he's like, it doesn't matter. No choice. You have to get it. Like, you actually have to get it if you want to go to nationals. So on the second attempt, we walked up on stage, got myself set, looked out into the crowd, saw my girlfriend, saw my friends, and saw my weightlifting team. And I was like, all right, let's do it. Everyone's here. Everyone's cheering me on. Can't let them down. Let's put on a show. Get the bar, get it up. Decent catch. Felt my knee kind of feel weird. And then I was like, fuck, I got to stand with it now. So catch was good. Knee didn't feel that great. Stood with it. I'm standing and I'm like, what the fuck do I do now? I guess I jerk it. So we dip, drive, and by the grace of God, we get it up. The lift was valid, and I qualified for nationals. Third attempt, I tried 155, did not get jack shit, but like I pulled it off the ground, but I couldn't catch it. So still won gold, pretty decent. So at least it gives you a window of like what my actual strength is. So I'm around that like 113 mark and 150 mark. So we're there. We're okay. We're like semi-professional amateur. I don't know. But we're going to be international pretty soon. Hopefully. That's the goal of 2025. So we go for it. We have fun. And we just say, fuck it. Let's try to win. So that was my last set of pulls. Maybe. Nope. This is my last set of pulls. So 2 reds and a blue. That's 160. See if there's any weight on the side there. Good. You can see my position. It's really good here too. Really balanced off a foot. 165. That's a pretty decent weight. Speed is pretty good as well. So this, we're just trying to get as familiar with 165 as possible. Pulling off the ground. It's going to transition into good pulling speed. And then we just got to go into turnover speed in the clean and jerk. And once we kind of master those two concepts, it's just building confidence to catch on the bar. So 165, we're going to try to go for it. Hopefully it all works out. Banking on it. You just got to win. If it doesn't work out, then we have more work to do. If it does work out, then we're fucking spot on, boys and girls, maybe. I don't know. I saw my analytics, and most of you guys are guys, so welcome to the club. My homies are planning on doing a podcast, but I don't know if this is going to come to fruition. So if you see me release a podcast episode one day, my friends are going to be in it, and it's going to be a pretty interesting podcast. But other than that, it is what it is. Here's my accessories. Accessories are super important. A lot of people skip them. You should never skip your accessories. They're the fucking make or break, right? If you don't have a good core, how the fuck are you supposed to catch a clean? Are you supposed to catch a snatch? You need a really good core. If you don't have a good back, how the fuck are you going to pull? How are you going to hinge? Like, accessories are super important. And this is kind of the time that you get to isolate one muscle and not do the whole ballerina sequence of weightlifting. You're just focusing on strengthening the small muscles there. So those were my back extensions. Really great. I had a lot of fun. The little gymnast celebration at the end to mark the end of 2024 and the end of my workout. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you took some insights from it. A lot of fun. I have a shitload of videos kind of to edit and upload. These things take some time, so I'm sorry if they're delayed. But I'm working. My body's working. My mind's working. My heart's working. You know, relationships, work, training, school, stress, family, like all this BS that you kind of deal with adulthood. But it is what it is. You just got to win. That's it. Bottom line, win. If you need inspiration, go check out Blue Lock. Start from the U20 Canada game, and I think you're going to find some inspiration there. If you need help with supplements, I partnered up with Get Raw Nutrition. So if you guys want to check them out, I have a link for you down below. And you can get some protein, creatine, pre-workout, BCAAs, whatever you need. You get 10% off if you use my code CREANDREW10. And yeah, hopefully you guys are all set for the new year. Find a program, find a coach, find something that you like, stay active. You know, your body's the only thing that you got. You only got one of them. Make sure you take care of it. And I'll see you in the next one. That's it. Bye, guys.